Okay, notes from the original. All right, rim light, swirling effect, light up from the wings, smoky effect on the pants, reattempt the... Oh, you coward. Oh, okay. I forgot I wrote that. Okay, reference time. I actually couldn't find any references, so I ended up having to take a picture of myself looking absolutely ridiculous. But it worked. Look at those hands. There we go. Yeah, adjust it. Get some fingers, draw the fingers, make the hands bigger. Good. All right, readjust the chest because he looked a little too skinny there. Clean it up. Good. Took a break, it looks like. Yep. Oh, okay. I did it. Yes, there we go. All right, moving on to the coloring phase, or sorry, flat color phase. Pretty straightforward here. I don't really have much to say about it other than just jamming out here watching this. Oh my gosh. Yep, coloring the pants, coloring the scarf thing. Up, adding stuff that I forgot. Oh, there we go. Now we're into the, what is this called again? That rough shading phase. That's right. There we go. All right, just kind of add a bunch of kind of vague shadows. And just kind of give myself an idea of where the lighting is going to be. So I actually planned the lighting out this time. First version of this drawing I didn't. I just kind of winged it. Ha! It's way too early for puns. I shouldn't. Nope. Speaking of wings, though, I did decide to go a different direction this time around. The first version, I was still really playing with the style, I guess you could say. Playing with the style. When I started to develop my comic, though, it... words. What? It really solidified. I think that was the word I was thinking of. I really wanted Quill to have a specific kind of wing type. And I eventually settled on dragonfly's wings. And yes, I am finally name dropping this character after how many months? 10? 10 months? 8 months? I don't know. A long time. Since February, I can't. Oh, I can't. In my defense, I thought his name was going to be dropped in 8 episodes, and I didn't realize it was going to take me this long to actually make it to 8 episodes. So for my readers that are finally getting to know his name, yay! And I'm sorry it took me so long. All right, where are we at the painting here? It looks like I'm... Oh, okay, so I'm touching stuff up. I'm starting to do the overpainting part. Actually giving him some life in his eyes, which is good. Ooh. I'm adding little notes of blue into the shadows of his hair and his skin. And starting to add those little hair wispies because that's just stuff that I love. Yeah, adding some more lighting here, kind of starting to tighten up some of the details. Really at this point it's just doing little things to make me happy with the drawing. Little details that just spark a whole lot of joy. So for me especially, it's the hair. I absolutely love painting hair. I used to spend the entire stream, so like 4 to 8 hours when I used to stream like full time, just painting hair, like literally the whole stream, just painting the hair, nothing else, just the hair. And oh man, chat would like, yeah, chat. We're all just like, ah, yes, look, a lovely strand of hair. This is wonderful. Bree, you've literally been on the hair all day. Move on. I'm kidding. They'd also be like, oh, wow, I like this hair. It's great. You know who you are. You know who you are if you're watching this video. Speaking of hair, already back on it again. Good job, Bree. All those little tiny details I'm just cranking out. It looks really fast here, but it was a very slow, fun process. Very cathartic, I guess is the best way to describe it. All right, where are we? Looks like we're adding, oh, we're adding the blue into the skin. Oh, now we jumped around. I tend to jump around a lot in my painting. I'm curious if you guys do the same or not. For me personally, I feel like it helps me in a way. Like it helps me keep track of the bigger picture when I'm painting, so I don't get too fixated on certain details like like the hair. But yeah, taking a step back from your painting and giving a good look at it and then jumping back into specific parts of the painting. I personally, that's helped me a lot, and it's kind of helped me streamline my process a bit better. All right, I'm cleaning up my initial sketch here with the masking layer, which is why you see it cleaning up really nicely. And I'm adding in my pseudo line art. It's not actually there, it's part of the painting. Look at those hands. I'm so proud of these hands. Not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. Just the little things, man. Just take the wins where you can. And slowly those little wins will lead up to bigger improvements over time. You know, like the small ripples make big waves. How does that saying go? I can't remember. You get the idea though. Celebrate every little victory that you can, and it'll help you improve over time. Like this draw this again challenge here. Yeah. And back to the hair again. Look at all those those tiny little wispies. I really like drawing the wispies. It just makes me happy, I guess. Oh, and now I'm blending. Ah, there we go. Blending some stuff. It's definitely a lot more decisive this time around. I think I remember the 2018 one taking about 10 to 15 hours for me to do start to finish. And yeah, this one took me about 5 hours. It was very surprising for me. And here I'm adding the little scarf. I actually forgot the top part of the scarf, so I went and added that back in along with the rope and bells. It's a cute little part of the design that I added when I made the character sheet last year. Well, and now we're on the wings, my favorite part. This part was fun because the lines look like I'm making them super straight, but they're really not. It's actually a fun part of the process, and I'm really glad that I hand drew these. It was a very cathartic experience. Just, you know, line, just going back and forth the whole time. It was, yeah, it was very nice. I liked it. This method is probably not for everyone, by the way. There are definitely a lot quicker ways to do this, but I guess at this point, I kind of do it for therapeutic purposes. I don't know. It's just another thing that I fixate, like the hair. So, but anyways, at this point, I've used the clipping mask to knock out all the area to make it translucent looking. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going like a little maniac at each individual. I don't know why I did this. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, why did I do this? But, you know, in the moment, that's what it was. And I'm glad it worked out in the end. I definitely, you can see I'm like jumping around a bunch there. But I figured it out, and there we go. So now I'm back and just tightening up some more details here. So I think at this point, I start working on the abs, getting the details tight. So basically just rewarding myself at this point for making it this far in the drawing. So, and I think at that point I also grabbed some extra references to just recheck my anatomy, because at this point I had literally done most of this freehand without looking at a reference, except for like the hand position. So, but yeah, so I just checked everything, and then I'm just going through and tightening up some more details here and there, blending some stuff, and you know, just pushing some more detail into certain areas. So yeah, I was definitely a lot more decisive this time around, and I definitely feel like I improved a lot since the 2018 version. So my art style definitely solidified this past year, and I think a lot of it was just due to actually launching my comic and getting to work on that for a little bit each day. It really I don't know, it really helped me start to kind of find a style again, especially since I was drawing like the same characters every day. And it looks like I ended up making more hair wispies there. There we go. All right, now I'm just playing with the lighting and starting to add more of the fire effects there. So he's casting a fireball, which I guess is kind of a spoiler. Maybe? Nah, it's not a spoiler. He's literally, like, I've drawn him every single time. Like, since I made this character, he's always been casting some sort of magic. Yeah, no, not a spoiler. But since we're on the topic, my webcomic is called Fairy Lantern, which is where this guy is from, and it's free to read on Webtoon Canvas and Tapas. And the story centers around Regan Marigold, who is a post-college graduate that recently got fired, and her parents end up roping her into watching her grandpa's house. But when she gets there, she realizes that she has an unwanted roommate, and it's this guy. So yeah, links down in the bio if you want to read. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try using microphone more often. Bye!